Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction and bingo for One Piece Chapter 1096, and I'm gonna be real. I am so excited for this one. I can't wait to read, because I was just kind of getting ready for bed. I had finished everything I had planned to do for the day, eaten dinner. I was like, I've been replaying through Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I was like, I'm gonna play a little bit, maybe watch some Bocchi the Rock, because I've been working through that. And then, gonna go to bed. But then I checked, because I always check throughout the week, TCB, to see if the chapter's up. And the chapter was up. And it's titled Kumachi, which I was going nuts. I was like, oh my god, Kumachi, isn't that Perona's bear? Perona's gonna be involved? Deep lore. And so I thought that was nuts. I'm like, well, it's Kuma's flashback. It's probably going to be like a nickname for Kuma. But either way, the title makes me extremely excited. To be fair, when I did the bingo for this week, and of course, if you want to make your own card and play along, a link to generate your own unique card will be in the description and the comments. That's what I've been doing. Well, so and if you want this 3 day early or 3 days early or however many days early, sometimes more maybe, I should mention I usually get it up by like Friday, so it's only like a couple days early. This goes up early for patrons and channel members, and then when the official translation comes out is when I post it publicly. But yeah, extremely excited to do this week's because of all of that. So I saw a lot of people after last chapter saying that they thought Jenny might be Luffy's mom, and so many people just assuming this. Oh, Luffy's mom, Luffy's mom. My first assumption, I was thinking Bonnie's mom after I recorded, because Big Eater Bonnie, they're eating. And I kind of feel like when we do get to figure out, if we ever do get to figure out who Luffy's mom is, I kind of almost feel like it's going to be a bigger deal. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is Luffy's mom. But for me, I was thinking Bonnie's mom. Something like that, because of course Kuma's meeting them. Kuma's Bonnie's father. To me, that would have made sense, but it could be somebody else completely, entirely. They could always not be blood father and daughter. I'm not actually sure, but we got so many big reveals last time. Also, when I was making the bingo card, I was like, oh man, I really hope and I kind of expect us to continue with the Kuma flashback, but then I was like, should I be leaving in some Egghead stuff? Because to be honest, we could just get trolled with this. We could have got that really cool flashback last week, and then we're back to Egghead this week, which isn't bad either, because Egghead is really exciting right now before we get... It's insane. So we've got the Straw Hats looking in rough shape with Luffy falling out of Gear 5th, and we have Saturn there, all transformed. All of that's incredible. So it's crazy that, as incredible as that is, I'm just like, oh, I hope we get a flashback instead. But I'm assuming the Straw Hats are in bad shape. I still think Kuma yeeted himself there. Kuma's probably going to show up, especially we're getting his backstory. Also, solid chance the revolutionaries might end up there. Don't know. I do feel like there was probably more I was going to talk about before I started doing this. But either way, let's just go through the bingo card, then start reading. So yeah, either way, we got Kuma. I changed out 5 like I've been doing every week, but some of the ones that were already there, I tweaked and changed from what they were, not just like fully replacing them. But what I ended up with, and what are the options for you to end up with, I got Kuma, I got a bounty reveal, flashback, Perona, because I saw the title and I was like, I haven't done a bingo card yet. I need to put in the options for this week, so I put in Perona as one of the new options. Baby Shanks is another new option. Another new option being Garp, Roger Pirates, or Rocks Pirates. I threw that in there just because, God Valley incident, if we see any of those like big players, like whether it's Roger or if we just see Rayleigh as like a hint, or Rocks or any of Rocks' crewmates, I wanted to throw a space like alluding to the God Valley incident in there. Zoan Transformation, Vivi Wapple or Morgans, another new space, Blackbeard confirmed Buccaneer. If we get confirmation that that is Blackbeard's race. A new name, Devil Fruit, the Gorosei, any of them count. Smoker, York, we can go ahead and click free. Egghead butt fan service, even though we're not technically like on Egghead in the flashback, I think it's any but fan service counts, since that's like Oda's new thing that he's been enjoying. Carrot and or Zunisha, Ginny is someone's mom, or Ginny. If we get any confirmation that they end up being Luffy or Bonnie's mom, or anyone's, that space will come into play. Any island other than Egghead, if we get a flashback, that one's also kind of a freebie. A named character death is another new space, I think. Or actually, no, I changed Vegapunk death to named character death, since I didn't know if we would even be on Egghead for this chapter. Bonnie confirmed to be an actual child. A named attack, Where is Caribou? A new cover story. We haven't had one in a while now. Any of the named revolutionaries, so if we start off seeing Ivankov again, that counts. Or a Devil Fruit Awakening. So either way, with all that out of the way, let's actually get to read. We have chapter 1096, Kumachi. And we start out with, this is looking like another request. Cover request by UCP. Zoro upset over losing a game of musical chairs to a pack of chihuahuas in a forest. This one's actually really cute. I love their outfits. I actually really enjoy that one. Alright. So we are sticking with the flashback, and again, after after each page or so, maybe I'll go through and mark spots off. But it looks like we're starting with the... Is this going to be... Are we going to see more of the God Knights? I didn't even think of that. Because we see the silhouettes here with the guy in the center. We could see more of the God Knights. I didn't think about that. Huh. The carnage of a sadistic game. There were 150 rare rabbits to hunt down. That's not to mention the 13 super rare ones. Each one of those is worth 10,000 points apiece. I assume one of those is probably Kuma. Remember, single hit kills will also earn you a skill bonus. We've prepared extravagant prizes for the winners of this prestigious event. And then... Oh, are these more God Knights? Because I think this first panel, given that he looks like Shanks, is probably Garling. You pests can just sit back and watch. The Manmeyer family's going to win. Are these more God Knights? Don't count on an easy victory, Garling. Are we setting up like final bosses, kind of? So we see 3 more other than Garling. Please, someone wake me from this nightmare. How's this allowed to happen? How can they toy with the lives of their fellow man? Please desist and respect the rules. We haven't started yet. Kya, even our children? Consider the other 200 nobles participating. There's only 1 hour before the hunt begins. Now run, little rabbits. Give us a good chase. And they're talking that way because there's already just random Tenryubito shooting into the crowd. And we see this big shot of God Valley. Alright, Navy HQ. You want me to go all the way out to the boonies to fight? What's the point? Can't say Garp, but Garp, but we need you there. Our reports haven't been verified. Are we going to get to see rocks for reals? So if we're seeing Garp here, if we actually get to see the God Valley incident in this flashback, this could be one of the coolest flashbacks in the series. Plus, like, we could get to see, like, for real rocks, what he was like. Oh, that's insane. I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta continue. We're only on page 1. I can't say Garp, but we need you there. Our reports haven't been verified, but if the dangers are real, it'll be a disaster. Because this is the thing. Like, 38 years, I believe, is when this is set. So I was assuming, okay, that's gotta be the God Valley incident. But then I'm like, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, because we might not see it yet. But now, all my hopes are getting extremely high. Our reports haven't been verified, but if the danger is real, it'll be a disaster. Maybe talking about rocks. This is about the Celestial Dragon's little field trip, isn't it? Why should I care if they're in trouble? I always said it'd come back to bite you if you messed with Hachinosu. It's their own fault for poking the hive. Okay, Hachinosu is the hive of the rocks pirates. So they messed with Hachinosu. What did they expect? You don't just swipe the crown jewel of pirate... So they took something from Hachinosu. Of course they'd come to get it back. I wonder what it is. Where in the world did you hear about that? You must have... And now we're getting something was stolen from Hachinosu, which is where the Rocks Pirates would have been, by the Tenryubito. Deep lore. You must have assigned them extra protection to compensate for their stupidity, right? What's got you so flustered? Well, there's something we didn't account for. It seems Roger's on the move there, too. Lead with that next time. I'm on my way. I am so excited. And I'm scrolling down a teeny bit and I just saw Hachinosu. I just spoiled myself that Hachinosu's coming up. What a wonderful chapter. And I am one page in. Okay, we still have a flashback going on. We haven't got Kuma quite yet, so I can't say that. No confirmation for Blackbeard or anything. Let me look through. No new name Devil Fruits or Zoan transformations. We did see Garp already. No Gorosei yet, I think. Unless there was a tiny one in that first panel, I'll have to look back again. Yeah, none of this yet. Island Othered Neckhead. No, Vivi Waffle or Morgan's no new cover story, so I can't get that. No named attacks yet. Named revolutionaries. I guess not yet. Okay. I felt like so much happened in just that first page. Part of me was kind of expecting a little bit more. I'm blown away. I am so hyped to see more of the God Knights, though. Wait! In the God Knight with this mask, I'm so stupid. The 46 mask. His mask. He looks like the kid. This is nuts. So what if, I know there were a lot of theories that one of the CP0 members was the kid from the Big Mom flashback. But if this is 38 years ago, I think the Big Mom flashback, was that longer? I thought it was 50 years ago, but it might actually be longer than that. But if so, by the time this flashback happened, the kid from the Big Mom flashback would be an adult. Like, even if that was 50 years, it'd be 12 extra years on. So this 46 mask guy, I assume these would all be like, Tenryubito, they'd be celestial dragons, but maybe not. The guy with the mask is an interesting one. I can't wait to see more. I cannot wait to see more of the God Knights. This is so cool. And because it's something that kind of blindsided me, I didn't really expect it. Okay, let's actually continue to Hachinosu, though. Okay, hold on. They beat us to it. The Rocks Pirates have already set sail. We gotta hurry up and get going, too. These guys in this panel look familiar. Why does the guy on the right look familiar? Am I forgetting somebody? This is gonna shake the pirate world to its core. The guy on the right in this panel looks familiar. I don't know. Maybe he just looks like one of the random, like, Babanuki or something. One of the random guys. Or like a random guy from, like, Shanks or Roger's crew. I don't know. Unless maybe this is Roger's crew being like, the Rocks Pirates left before us. Maybe they also hung out at the Pirate Island. God Valley, West Blue. Okay, so confirmed in West Blue. I think that's something we might have already known, though. I've never witnessed so many ships gathering around a single island, and from the accent, this is Ivankov. As you can see, we're trapped in this hellish reality. Nobody will be able to escape. Sorry, I'm not doing the accent. I do not think I would be able to properly. And one day it'll be forgotten and lost to history. How do you know this? They chose this place for their little murder festival just to claim the natural resources here. 10,000 civilians have been branded rabbits for this hunt. Alright, and we're seeing them being hunted. So I am just trying to make sure I don't miss anything that might be important. And as important as this chapter is, just already, I might be missing things. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I take everything in. Not a single one will still be alive in 3 weeks' time. Can you believe that? And we're seeing Kuma's group with Ivankov. How is this world fair? And we're seeing a guy that's been beheaded, it looks like. Wow. But they said we'd be freed if we just survive 3 full weeks till the end of the festival. Like hell you will. In all their previous hunts, there were exactly 0 survivors. What? But why would they lie about that and give us false hope? There's no thrill for them in killing people who've already given up. They want you to hope and run so they have a good chase. You'll never win if you play their rigged game. Focus on escaping it altogether. St. Garling scores okay, we cut away. St. Garling scores a quick 10,000 points. Help me. And he just, we see all these people getting taken down. is his strategy to target the high-value rabbits. And we have the snails watching on, reporting back to Meriwa. Alright, it came off. Oh, we have a fishman? What a strong jaw. No surprise for a shark fishman. Who was this? So they bit through Ivankov's cuffs. Alright. Thank you. I've never been praised like this. The tournament prizes are the key to our escape. The prizes? One of them is the strongest class of devil fruits. If you eat it, it'll allow you to transform into an azure dragon. Okay, I just got chills. So the God Valley incident, we know during the God Valley incident, Kaido gets his devil fruit from Big Mom. So we're going to learn how that happens. That was actually a prize. They've also got the pawpaw fruit, which can be used to blast yourself and others to distant islands. If any of us can eat one of those fruits, we'll escape this hell in the Navy siege. There are only a dozen of us, but we can do this. But it's impossible. The prizes are kept at the very center of the island. I'm a pro thief and wiretapper. Okay, apparently Jitty's just a genius. 2 weeks back, I leaked all this info to the outside world. I'm sure my message got someone's attention. A plan like this needs plenty of decoys running around after all. Okay, so their plan was to lure in people to disrupt stuff. I love young Eva's design. His face off to the right here. I can help with that, says Kuma. Kuma? My size and bulkiness will help me survive longer than most. I'd hate to see anyone here die when we attempt this. Yee-haw! Well said, Kuma. I will not allow any of you to be killed. We're escaping God Valley together. This is so good. I guess I should check in before I get to the next page. Hang on. Before I check in, we have seen Kuma. Let's see, no bounty reveals yet, no Perona or Baby Shanks. No new name devil fruits, we're just talking about old ones like the pawpaw fruit. Vivi Wapple or Morgans? No, none of those. Zoan transformation? No, damn, we haven't seen any of those either. No Gorosei or But Van Service. No named character deaths, random people deaths. Is that really it? We have name revolutionaries with Ivankov. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. No named attack quite yet. Alright, next page. We see a ship blowing up. What was that? Off the east coast at the Rocks Pirates. I really hope we get to see them. I'm trying so hard not to look to the left. Why are they here? There's no time to worry about that. We're being swarmed by notorious pirates. Why is this the first time hearing of this? What are they after? Give up, you lousy Marines. Follow my lead. And then, oh my god. Hold on. Don't rush ahead, Rocks. Since when did I say I'd let an idiot like you give me orders? Newgate, not you too. Finders keepers. That sound good to the rest of you? It'll all be mine. It'd be pointless in your hands, Lin. Back off, Stussy. You're only making a fool of yourself. That's rich coming from you, Gloriosa. Fee-hee-hee, my precious treasure. Gloriosa was a Rocks pirate? I don't know about this dude to the left. I don't know about this dude jumping up with the claws. But we have Whitebeard, and I'm assuming that's Stussy on Whitebeard's shoulder. Okay. So Whitebeard and Stussy, and if they were close, like, Weevil could be his actual son. We have the Golden Lion. We have Shiki Cannon here. Gloriosa is insane. I did not see Rocks Pirate Gloriosa was very quite literally not on my bingo card. Wow. And then we have young Lin with Prometheus. And young Kaido. And then I'm assuming the one drinking back there is Captain John, because I think that looks like him. Oh, and we get their faces? That moron Rocks is... Oh! Okay, never mind. Hold on. I was looking to see if somebody had Nax, because remember Silver Axe was mentioned before. And we don't know what a Choku looks like, or Wang Ji. That moron Rocks is bound to lose sight of our main goal. We gotta confirm it's here first, says Newgate. Who died and put you in charge? I'ma blow you all out of my way, says Shiki. I'll snatch it out from under all your pathetic noses. You all have your heads in the clouds. I'll be gone before you know it, says Lin. Looks like Roger's on his way as well. He's the one person one thing at a time, rookie. And Kaido gets cut off by Lin. This is gonna be the decisive battle. And that's Stussy. That's right, don't forget it. And we have Captain John, I'm assuming, drinking. And then today's the day we settle this. I'm assuming that's Gloriosa. And then we have two more. So maybe they're Wang Ji and Silver Axe. Alright. The Rocks Pirates are nuts. This is insane. This is insane. The Rocks crew has made landfall. What are you marine dogs playing at? What would you do if something were to happen to us? Come in. There are more fearsome pirates flooding in from all directions. How'd this leak? This event was supposed to be top secret. We're still not certain what the pirates are after. Please be advised, the West Coast is a danger zone. I mean, to take out as many of the government people as possible, but also for the prizes. Like, plenty of reason for them to be after that. The Roger pirates have docked there. This looks rough. Young Roger looks nuts here. Assuming that's him there, in the center. Yeah, he has the hat and everything. He doesn't like seeing him like younger than we've seen him. This looks rough. And of course, Rayleigh and Scopper and everybody. Finally, do you have any idea how I felt this past year? Roger, no using the captain card to call dibs this time, okay? And then pull those Marines back and see to it that the Celestial Dragons are protected. Says Garling, and we're seeing this person with this cool, like, it looks like a cow skull mask or something behind him, and a woman in kind of armor as well. What a disgrace. Why even bother surrounding the island with ships? God's knights stand ready. Right. Hold on. What in the world's happening? Roger and Rox. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Reinforcements have arrived. It's Vice Admiral Garp. We're literally seeing the God Valley incident. I'm in shock. Woo, we're saved. Just tell me where I can find Roger. And Bogart's there. They threw in Bogart. Bogart is there. It's absolute mayhem out there. Where have you been, Bogart? Oh, we couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. Is this it? Yes. I don't know which is which, so just eat up. And they have the devil fruits. And Lin coming in takes the one from Ivankov. Phew, close one. Hand that one over too. Kuma, don't think, just eat it. You have to eat it to save them. And then I wonder, I guess if Kuma yeeted everybody out of there to save them before the incident really came to its conclusion. To save them. If we manage to get a single person off this island alive, we can call this a victory over them. And then Kuma gets knocked away, and we have Saturn. I am in shock this chapter. Alright. Anything new, I think, is just going to be Gorosei. This is the craziest chapter, I think, since I've started reading. As far as, like, big moments, important things, this is, like, one of the craziest chapters in the series. I'm just, like, in shock that I'm actually getting to read this stuff. You're the Buccaneer brat. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. That is what the tides of time have decided. Are you somebody? And again, he talks in terms of, like, fate and stuff. That's something that we've kept seeing from Saturn. Are you somebody important? I don't understand how someone can be born to be more or less important. If you're born to be a slave, then what's the point of being born at all? If I have some kind of power now, I'm going to use it to save as many people as I possibly can, just like Nika. That is precisely why your people needed to be erased. Hold it, Rox. You're in my way, Roger. This fateful incident would soon be obscured by the shadows of history. Are we not going to get to see the rest? the Kingdom of Sorbet in South Blue. So they only ended up... So we didn't get to see the rest for now. Just what... As much as I'm disappointed we didn't get to see the rest, the amount that we did get to see is amazing, and I am so grateful for it. The Kingdom of Sorbet, South Blue. It looks like we're jumping ahead in time. So they only ended up reporting Garp's heroism, huh? This Morgan's is nothing but a hack. He prints... Oh, Morgan's mentioned. He prints what the world's top brass wants. In the end, we still have no idea what the heck really happened on that island. Just how long are you planning to pray like this, Kuma? And we have Kuma picking up religion. We know he always walked around with the Bible. I keep thinking I could have saved more people back there. Stop talking nonsense. You saved over 500 souls. 500 during that mess. Kuma is a beast. Kuma is the best. That's right. You were amazing, Kumachi. And then nickname similar to Teddy. Everyone cried tears of gratitude thanks to you. Even I welled up. Those hands of yours can bless people with freedom. They're the hands of liberation. Hands of liberation? Man, I love Kuma. To think you would choose to live in a church. But I guess it does fit your personality. Well then, I'm off to sea. I'm gonna bask in my freedom, says Ivankov. I'll never forget you forget your face for as long as I live, says Kuma. Yeah, no one ever does. Sorry I'm not coming, big bro. I want to stay with Kuma while I think about what I'm gonna do with my life. Take care, my friends. Okay, so I wonder if they did end up together and make a Bonnie. Now then, since I'm 4 years your elder, you can leave it to Big Sis to work out how we're gonna feed ya. What? Split that log, Kumachi. Now we just gotta sell it. No more dumpster diving or stealing for us. Let's work hard and buy our food from now on. And then we see him getting pelted with stones. What? There's no way you're only 9. You lying freak. Ouch. Pick on someone your own size. And Ginny stands up for him. Wah. Sorry about that. Ginny's a nice girl, really. And he pushes the pain out of them. Huh? I feel better. The pain's been blown away. Did you use some kind of magic? Willy-nilly silly old Kumachi seems to be a reference to Winnie the Pooh, of course. Oh, that's so cute. And they're eating together. I'm still hungry. You sure? So good. You're a real glutton. It has to be Bonnie's mom. You're a real glutton, Jenny. Let's keep up the hard work. Kumachi, how old were you when you became a slave? 4. Me too. I don't think you should sound so excited about that. I'm full. My belly's actually full. Huh? What's wrong? Kumachi! Oh, come on, don't cry. I'm just so happy. This is the best flashback in One Piece for one big reason. Their first taste of peace and hope. How many heartbreaking One Piece flashbacks have we had? How many flashbacks have we had where somebody's parents, somebody's siblings, somebody's loved ones die? Something horrible happens, but this flashback, I'm assuming she does still die eventually, but at least for this chapter, at least where we end off here, this ends with them getting their freedom. Incredible. Brilliant. This is one of the coolest chapters. This is so cool. I'm so glad I got to see this. Either way, that's it. Thank you all so much. I didn't get bingo. There's no point in even looking. There was nothing new, was there? Screw it. Yeah, nothing new. I think from the end there, we can say Ginny's probably Bonnie's mom, right? The whole gluttony thing. Gosh, I'm so happy. But I guess that's it. I'm kind of bummed we didn't see a little bit more, but I'm also just so grateful and so happy and so excited for what we did get to see. It's amazing. I don't think there's anything else I can even think of to talk about at this point. I've been going for 30 minutes. I don't want to keep you all a crazy long time, so I'm just going to thank you once again and ask if you want to subscribe. It'd be amazing. If you want to, like I've been doing One Piece for years, I do a bunch of other stuff. I'd really appreciate it. If you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought. We can talk down in the comments. We can talk on Discord. We can talk on Twitter, any of those places. I'd love to talk with you all about One Piece and everything else. If you would like to, if you want One Piece, like I said, a bit early, you can become a patron or channel member. Or if you want to help support the channel, you can do that, or also drop a super thanks down below if you want to. But just hit join to become a channel member, or go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Patrons and channel members, like I said, get One Piece a bit early, but they also get shout outs at the end of every video, so thank you to them too, especially. Thank you to Chosen Regular Evan Holly. Thank you to Magical Girls Efronono and Smeller Dog. Thank you to Cherryton Student David Langstaff, Slayer Candidate SG, and Pure Element Pate Ardealal. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for supporting, being here. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time.